Sales is the most lucrative skill in the world, period. The problem is most sales advice out there today is outdated, cheesy, and can even keep you from getting the deals that can make all the difference in your career. This is the No BS Sales School, a podcast for entrepreneurs and salespeople who want to master the skill of selling without all the BS. Had a revelation this past weekend, and quite frankly, it scared the crap out of me. And I thought I would share it because at least one of you on this listen to this needs to hear it. I was thinking about what's going on in our world right now, all the craziness and unsettled stuff. And I realized what I've been hearing a lot from people is, well, we'll just have to wait and see. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Like that's an option. What we know is, I guess it is an option. What we know is that things are changing all the time. Our world is constantly changing, right? They say it's the only thing that stays the same is change. And what's happened in the 21st century is that change has sped up and sped up and sped up. And then the pandemic came and things ramped forward probably 10 years. That's what the people say. And now all of a sudden we're heading it for various reasons. We're heading into another, as we always are, another economic time. Nobody knows what it's going to look like. Probably not pretty. Certainly not like it's always been. I'm not a doomsdayer. I got no idea. But what I know is we'll just have to wait and see is a really shitty strategy. The thing about sales, always, if you're doing this right, there always needs to be a sense of urgency, a sense of urgency to go find the next deal, a sense of urgency to bring to a close what we have and figure out whether or not is this deal real or is this deal not real? Do I need to keep spending my time on it or is this something I need to move on? But there needs to be an urgency where every day we come to the office, we have a plan. We know what we're supposed to do. We know what our behavior plan is, how many calls we're going to make, how many people are going to reach out to, how many meetings we're going to set. But you know what I've been sensing in people and even in a couple of my clients? Well, we'll just wait and see. I don't know. I had a sales call with some guys yesterday. They're like, well, we really don't know. Things are okay. Blah, 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 blah. We might need some help. And I thought to myself, have you lost your effing mind? My fear for all of my clients and for every single person in sales right now is that up until this point, for the last, couple of years, last year certainly, supply chain problems, our prospects and clients have been calling us, begging us for product. Can you find me some? Yes, I'll sign a contract for a year from now. No, I'm not going to negotiate price. Hell yes, let's do this. I know if I don't say yes now, I'll miss it. It's been kind of nice. Our salespeople have become lazy order takers, defending what's on their lot to make sure the right person gets it, as opposed to trying to go find the right prospect who can buy the stuff from us. I don't know how long the supply chain stuff is going to last. Maybe it lasts forever. Maybe things go from 6 months and a year out to 2 years out. What are you going to do then? Who are the kind of prospects? Who are the kind of clients we need to be developing right now that can work in a system like that? Who are the people right now that we need to be proactive with, to build relationships with, that maybe their existing provider screwing things up, dropping the ball, not treating the way they want to be treated? I am convinced right now in this day and age, the way to give excellent customer service is just not to suck. Most customer service right now absolutely sucks. You call, you get put on hold for 5 to 30 minutes. Don't even try and get your money back for an airline ticket. Don't even try. There'll be a 6-hour wait for you to call to get your effing money back because the people didn't have enough pilots to fly your ass home for a ticket you paid for 6 months ago. You can wait 6 hours to talk to somebody and fight about getting your money back. That's standard. Almost every single, people say, oh, we just can't hire enough customer service people. We just can't get them in. Well, whatever. You're not paying them enough money or whatever it is. If you want to give excellent customer service, just don't suck. Call people back. Ask them questions. Try and qualify. Be kind. You don't have to do what's the fancy hotel that does everything, gives their employees $10,000 to make any problem right. You don't have to be that. Just don't suck. Salespeople, same thing. Really nice being order takers. Gosh, we hate it. What trouble? We just can't get any product. So no reason to call anybody new. So what happens when things turn again? Maybe somebody does get product or something else shifts or your market starts to dry up. Who are the people that are still going to be in business? Who are the ones you're going to want to be doing business with? When is it you want to have a trusting relationship with them? Now? Or when they don't know you from Shinola, for lack of a better word, they don't know you. And they say, well, you're welcome to send us a bid. Get on our bid list. We're getting lowest price. It's my firm belief that the way that the world is going, the way they're progressing with technology, if the only way you're selling stuff is through a bid process, if you're filling out bids and filling out this and that, RFPs, if that's what it is, if that's your main sales activity, you're going to be replaced by AI. You will not have a job. You shouldn't. It doesn't take somebody to answer the phone and quote prices. We can do that from the interwebs. If that's your job and that's all you're doing, you're going to be eliminated because costs are too high. They can replace you at $50,000 a year, $80,000 a year, $100,000 a year with a software program that costs $10,000 one time. What are you doing right now to build your book, to work on your pipeline, to entrench yourself with your current relationships, to understand their situation, to help them see that you understand their situation? That happens because you've gone in and asked them questions about their business, what they're doing about this shortage of stuff, how they're handling it, what they see in the future, and how you can help. You must be proactive now, or you will be dead. Dead. Everybody's probably, my guess is everybody on this podcast is feeling the effects of inflation. Maybe you're selling stuff for higher, but my guess is everything is costing you more at home. It's tighter, harder to pay your bills. In sales, good for you. You know what helps? Inflation. If you're on a commission plan, inflation helps you because your products are getting more expensive too, and you should make more commission. That's how you make up for inflation. If you're complaining that inflation's eating up your paycheck, not taking you as far, get your ass out and start prospecting for new business. Find a sense of urgency, why it matters. Maybe you just say to yourself, boy, being tight on cash flow sucks. I got to fix this. You can't blame the economy. You can't blame your company. You can't blame your stupid customers. Things are changing. I don't know what it's changing to, but it ain't getting better. And if you're not out there fighting now to pick up new market share, to make relationships with people, to help them in the way that you can help them, even if you don't have stuff on the ground, what are some other things you can do to help them? Can you help them with service? Can you help them with consulting? Can you help them with revamping what it is they're doing? Can you help them figure out how to be more efficient and effective? How much can you charge for that? They'll pay for that. What are you currently giving away now that you can sell? Who are the customers out there that would be ideal for you that you've just waited to call on because, well, we don't have any product anyway? If I can offer you a piece of advice, if you do this, you will still be in business and going strong and maybe make your biggest fortune in the upcoming years when things get very volatile, more volatile. Get your ass out now. Don't listen to people in your office say, this is going to suck. We're not going to make it, or we'll just have to wait and see. Don't you wait and see. This time it's no different. Go find new prospects. Knock on the doors. Build relationships, not friendships. Nobody needs more friends. Go work on building healthy business relationships with people that are thinking like you. They're planning for the future. They're trying to figure out and to make sure that they're going to survive. If you're not sure who that is, that's pretty scary. You better go out there and find it or get in a new business. There will be no excuse. There'll be no excuse if your business drops. There's no excuse because you knew ahead of time that you have to make changes constantly. And now we're going to have to make some big changes. Get off our ass, get out of our comfort zone, go do the hard stuff. If you're not sure what that is or how to do that, call me. That's what I'm helping people do right now. But don't call me for me to say that everything's fine and you're going to be okay. Chances are I'm going to challenge you and I'm going to make you nervous. If you're ready for that and you're committed to being better, let's have a conversation. 803-917-2817. Go get them.
Thanks for listening to the OBS Sales School podcast. If you haven't already, please take 1 minute to write a quick review for the show. It really does make a huge difference. Also, subscribe to the show and please forward this episode to somebody else who needs to hear it. As a bonus for listening, I'm going to give you access to a free mini course, 7 expensive sales mistakes you're making and what you can do about it. Go to www.7salesmistakes.com and get access to the free mini course. That's the number 7salesmistakes.com. Thanks again for listening to the OBS Sales School podcast.